Welcome back to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Today's episode, powered by Hayabusa, is about one of the more controversial strikes that we've heard about lately, and that's the oblique kick. In today's episode, we're talking about the oblique kick, which is a very controversial kick for many different reasons. So first, let's talk about what it is, because a lot of people have different interpretations and definitions of what the oblique kick is. So when I hear about the oblique kick, right, for me, it's going kind of this front kick motion to the body. Okay? Now the difference, it might look like a front kick, right? A front kick, my knee comes up straight and I'm hitting with the ball of my foot, right? So from the side view, I pull my toes back and I pierce with the ball of my foot. However, with the oblique kick, you can see how my knee is out on more of a 45, okay? So it comes out on a 45. So I kind of like to mix them up sometimes with my round kick, very nice, and it goes nicely underneath the elbow, and I get that nice rib on a nice angle, right? Come boom, good position. And to get a lot of good damage on this oblique kick sometimes, you can kind of focus on smacking with your heel a little bit more, right? So again, the front kick, boom, more the ball of the foot. This oblique kick, I'm almost stabbing, right? Nice on these kind of floating lower ribs with the heel of my foot. This way it gives it a little bit more of an impact, okay? So that's the oblique kick in my definition. Now, in modern MMA, in the UFC, we've seen a lot of them to the legs, right? Touching that leg, almost touching the knee. The knee is where it becomes very dangerous. And in most martial arts, you're not allowed to strike the knee. However, you can hit the quad from the front. And this is what makes it dangerous, because if someone's coming forward and I smack this leg, it's going to cause the knee to snap back, and that's going to do a lot of damage. That hyperextension to the knee, if you're walking forward, it's just going to snap the knee and cause a lot of bad damage, okay? So in our modern definition of the oblique kick, we can call it to the body or to the leg as well, okay? So again, heel, bang, smacking my heel, and this one's more of a knee, I'm going to call it a quad over the knee strike, right? If you're going to the knee, right, very dangerous, but a lot of times you're stepping when it comes, so that is the timing. So basically, it can be used just like your front kick, defensively and offensively, right? If I'm trying to keep Matt away, boom, I can keep him away. I can just touch, I can go. But if I really wanted to get power, boom, I could really stab and get my heel to do the damage, okay? So it's almost like the same philosophy of the chamber, right? If I want to be a little bit more defensive, you see how my leg kind of almost comes up straight, okay? When I want to do damage, I might use a little bit of this chamber style here and then smack, okay? That's going to help give me that little bit of that impact to kind of get the damage. Now, you'll also see a lot of Muay Thai fighters who almost classify this oblique kick as a front kick, right? Because depending on the shoulder position of your opponent, if they are very square, okay, I could front kick very easily, right? If they're square, look, I can land down the center, boom, hit the solar plexus, and very easy. However, a lot of fighters like to turn bladed. Now, when they're bladed here, right, my target to land the front kick is very difficult, right? And if I land to the center, boom, I'm gonna end up sliding off. Think about, you're in a fight, no t-shirt, sweat. It's going to slide very easy. Your feet might even be sweating as well. So on this bladed stance, if I try to front kick, I have a very small window to be precise, right? I'm no longer hitting the center. I have to hit more of the side, right, depending on how bladed they are. It's like hitting the bag. If you're front kicking a bag and you just hit off maybe a centimeter, an inch, next thing you know, you fall and the bag starts spinning because you off hit it. So you've got to hit that precise spot. But what the oblique kick allows you to do, by having my foot out, it gives me a little bit more surface area on the body so the foot doesn't slide. So right here, if I'm playing, I can throw a front kick here. I was going to throw a jab to set up my oblique kick, right? Because I don't want a front kick. It's going to be a little harder. I can go right here, but for me, I would prefer that oblique kick right here. Bang, I could find right under there. So I could touch here, jab, touch here. So this is the way I like to use it with my jab, because with the jab, right, I'll throw it nice and high to be able to get that elbow up. With this elbow up, smack right underneath. Boom, smack here. Or I can draw them in, touch here, touch upstairs, bang. Okay, so I can use that very well. Now, another cool little addition you can do here, if the pressure comes, I even like to slide out slightly, right? By me taking a little bit of an angle outside, right? What it does for me nicely now, it kind of eliminates the elbow position. Now I can get it a little bit nicer for me, okay? So that's the idea. Now, in my gym here with sparring, I really wouldn't allow my teammates to kind of do those oblique kicks to the leg. Too dangerous, right? It's very dangerous. I don't necessarily agree with them, but it is a valuable strike when you're fighting. Again, MMA, you're trying to break someone's arm, whether it's a jiu-jitsu, arm bars, you're trying to break as best as possible. So should we eliminate it? Not really, okay? I don't think it should be eliminated, but with training, it needs to be thrown very carefully. I don't love the ones to the leg, but a good strike nonetheless, okay? So just being able to touch here, mixing with these, and then I think even trying to find your front kick will all be good variations off of it. And just like all of your kicks, they're gonna land better when you change levels, you change size, and you change the type of kick, right? So as I mentioned, I might come here, chop the leg. From the chop, I mix the oblique kick. I can throw front kicks from this angle. So I'm constantly mixing in different strikes you can see, which makes it very difficult for my opponent to see which kick is coming. And like I said, the oblique kick, more surface area, more, surface area on the body to land so you're not sliding off. One of the most dangerous things that you can get caught with some of the oblique kicks or the front kicks is if it slides off or if Matt parries it out of the way, boom, and being stuck in that position. Because at this point now, if I'm throwing it really hard, my weight's coming forward, I fall here, and then bang, I'm gonna eat something very carefully. So I need to come here, control, be careful, be precise. But the only big difference from that front kick, straight knee up versus that 45 out, trying to look for the heel to do more damage, okay? Hopefully that kind of explained things about the oblique kick. There is still a lot of big topics about it, right? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it a dirty strike? Should it be allowed? I mean, even in MMA, I believe recently it was Khalil Roundtree, he was throwing a little bit more of the side kick on the leg, right? I've seen people throw the side kick on the leg, right? Front kicks on the leg, but ultimately, to me, kind of this would be a side kick. This would be more the oblique kick in modern definition. All right, hope you learned something from this video. Keep liking, subscribing, and sharing Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Make sure you support the channel by supporting our sponsors. We have Hayabusa by going to Hayabusa Fight, checking out their T3 boxing glove lines, my personal favorite. We have Perfect Sports Nutrition, where I get all my supplements, my proteins, my BCAAs. And this is where you can use Bazooka 20 to get 20% off your own. And last but not least, we have bazookatraining.com, online training curriculum taught by me. And we have a library now of over 200 videos, which is insane. We've been going for over a year, releasing more than about four videos a week, right? Bag workouts, home workouts, tutorials, sparring drills, all for less than $10 a month, okay? Yes, less than $10 a month, $9.99. All right? Hope you enjoyed today's episode. We'll see you next time here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Welcome to Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA online training. I'm Bazooka Joe Valtellini, the owner here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA. Over the past year, I've designed and created a website to teach Bazooka curriculum at home and across the world. The purpose of this website is for you to, one, hit your fitness and health goals, all while learning world-class martial arts instruction from me. The beautiful thing about this website, it's geared for all levels. So if you're learning martial arts for the first time as a beginner, we help you progress into the bigger stages. And if you're a pro fighter, guess what? We have different fight concepts for you to improve your tool set and your skills in the ring or cage. As the fastest rising kickboxing world champion and a lifelong martial artist with over 30 years of experience, I've been able to combine my passion for martial arts and teaching to create this website. This website's gonna give you some of the tricks, secrets, and inside look at some of the training I use to win my world title. Once you subscribe to this site, you're gonna be getting weekly training videos and tutorials that you can do from anywhere. The sections are broken up into 3 parts. The first is bag workout. So if you have a bag at home or at your gym, you can use these workouts to supplement your training. The second is at-home workouts. A lot of us don't have the room for a bag or a bag in general, so these workouts are for no equipment needed and you can do them anywhere. And finally, the tutorial section. If you're having any problems with a specific technique or fight concept that's covered in any of the workouts, go to the tutorial section, learn the technique, and then go back to the workout, and this time, do it with proper technique. One of the added benefits once you subscribe is the forums section, where you can get a more personalized experience where you can ask questions and I'll be able to go in there and answer them. It's all about building a team and a community of martial artists helping each other grow. So subscribe now to get access to all the videos plus more so you can be part of the squad here at Bazooka Kickboxing and MMA.